question is,
Yes.
can I plug in
Yes.
an external hard drive?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And I start working off of it.
Yes.
The external hard drive is full. It's
Yes.
got a lot of shit.
Yes.
Just putting it in, plugging it in, and watching what's
Yes.
on there.
Yes.
Does that use up anything?
Well, in order to read the content on that external drive, you're going to have to install on the internal drive Adobe whatever,
Right, exactly. That's
which
right.
is going to take up a lot of that drive.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I have Adobe. I have a what's
So you might be
VPO.
able to install one or two of those Adobe packages, but it's going to get overwhelmed really quick.
So then, what's the point?
Right.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
What do you? Because I like that.
Yeah, the form factor.
I like that piece.
You
I
can
like,
get you replace it with a bigger one.
and what's like the big? What's a good?
I
What's
think
one,
they sell up to 2 terabytes.
2 terabytes.
So you have a 120 gig drive in here, which is basically the smallest you can get ever. I've got a 500 in mine, so that's 4 times bigger. But essentially, you can't replace this storage because Apple is, their philosophy is now they want you to replace versus repair. Unfortunately, that's just the way they've been since 2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this actually is a 2017. This Mac on
That's
the
the last opportunity
yes.
for you to have pulled out.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
So you say I could buy that
yes.
with 2 gigabyte.
Yeah, so basically this in its current form, default the base price for this machine was like $800. What you need
Guess
is
what?
what?
I think it was like $780.
Okay.
So you need.
Yeah, that's the entry level price for this newer hardware. And in fact, this older version used to be a $600 computer, but obviously they upgraded some technology.
Right, and got
They
the
made it a slightly more
plug-in
powerful
together.
setup.
Okay.
Essentially, what you really want is this machine with maxed out memory,
And
you're
how
gonna.
much you think those are going for?
We can go to apple.com and find that out real quick. Let's see, let me get this
I
going.
almost feel like. Because I have a big, like I have that monitor like you have right there. I have
Yeah,
that. and
this
I
is
like
just
it.
a 4K TV.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
just did a smart TV,
Right,
which is cool.
yeah.
Now, that doesn't affect memory on the computer?
No.
Okay.
No, the screen is just a screen,
Right.
but because it's a 4K TV, it's a valid. Well, technically, this is the LG C2, which has computer features built into it because it's sometimes expected that a gamer is going to want this screen.
Got it.
It's got like you can change the resolution, you can change the hertz rate, it's got some gamma change. There's certain technical changes a gamer might care about, and then it's a 4K screen, so it's a high enough resolution for someone to appreciate a 4K experience in playing a 3D game.
So if I have Dropbox,
Yeah.
and again on my computer, what this was on my left, if I scrolled it and looked, it showed it on there.
Right.
If it and on my bottom.
Yeah.
But if I'm moving, because I'm trying to move my hard drive onto my Dropbox.
Right.
I'm going to do it individually.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it, shot by shot, not like, hey, this entire file I want to Dropbox.
Right. You want to just piecemeal certain content in your Dropbox?
Well, ultimately it'll be all of it.
Okay, well, my point is
I
that
could do the whole thing.
Dropbox, all the cloud titles have a feature where you can selectively sync so that you don't actually take up the whole drive. So what you want is, like, when we first installed the newest version of Dropbox, it'll ask you, would you like to just keep everything up in the cloud for now? But it'll still give you like a menu item representation of what you do have in your account, and then you just selectively click certain folders that do reside on the drive for easy access. That's what you could do. But still, this is so small that that's
No,
inconvenient.
this has become irrelevant in my life.
Right. It's too small. Because
There's nothing that I have no purpose for
if you
this.
want to edit a 5-minute video, you probably got hours of video that's going to take up this whole drive.
No question
Right.
about all of that.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So, this machine, unfortunately, it's become a golf cart. You can't take it on the freeway.
Right. No,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if this was a car, it'd be a golf
I
cart.
could barely drive it to 7-Eleven.
Right.
A block away.
Yeah.
Really.
Right.
'Cause
So
I
there we
live
go.
at the beach, so
Yeah.
they allow it. But
Uh-huh. Yeah. So that's our analogy for the day.
Okay, well,
it's a golf cart.
that's what I was expecting to hear from the person who's coming Wednesday,
Got it.
for example.
Yeah.
what do I need to do? What I
Oh,
need
that's
to
right.
do.
Let's
It's
go.
certainly-
Let's.
But I'd love to see what that piece costs.
Yeah. Okay. You can come over here if you want.
Because
You're not even on camera, by the way. This is my camera there and there
it's
right
all
there.
good. I don't mind.
Okay, so Apple.com. Let's see what a Mac Pro, Mac Mini. Oh, that's the other thing. You can buy this like in a really very powerful version, but you don't need that. You could go that route. Let's go Mac. Then we're gonna go. Where is our Mac Mini? Mac Studio. See, it's dimensionally bigger.
Yeah.
That's like the huge. That's like the souped up Mustang version.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
No,
one.
it doesn't sound. I mean, you could spend money on that extra horsepower if you wanted to.
But if I got 2 trigs, that's good enough.
Well, your fundamental limitation is your data storage. So you have the 120 gigs, which is laughable. I'm surprised Apple even sold it with that little amount of memory. Let's see here. Okay, so there's your machine. Where's their store? Okay, just buy. Ugh, Apple. So let's just click this buy. Okay, so there you go. Entry level model is, oh, they made a cheaper, see there, you can still get one for only twice the storage that you have for $600. So 500 gigs, which is what I have, 800. And then 512, so you get more memory for 1300, but you still don't get twice the storage. Let's see, so actually what we could do is you get this one here, select, and then you can upgrade this particular one to get storage. So it defaults to 512. And then if we go storage, there you go, $600 more for 2 terabytes total. Oh, we can go up to 4 terabytes. There we go. Oh no, 8 terabytes.
Jeez.
There we go. That's an upgrade.
But I don't need that, do I?
I mean, as a media producer, you could theoretically need it. I don't know how hard you're going to work on multimedia. Obviously, you're in the business. If you are going to be editing large content, then yeah, buy the biggest memory you can get. But ultimately, you're going to spend $1,200, $600 for a 2 terabyte drive. But unfortunately, this is not an upgrade. I mean, this is an upgrade in place that can never be readdressed.
Right. It can never
Right.
be redressed. So if I got 4,
Right, you're stuck with 4.
I am stuck with 4.
And then I tell people to expect 5 or 6 years of service out of this machine because that's how long Apple's going to support the hardware before the latest OS is no longer available.
Those son of a bitches.
Yeah,
So it's 4 for 600
yeah, additional.
as opposed to
It came with
8
120.
yeah,
No,
as a-
so the 8 right here. Oh, this storage 8.
oh god.
That's a new offering. They didn't used to have an 8 terabyte drive. I think they realized screwing people over with not having enough memory is going to cause them to go a different direction. So yeah,
Right.
the 8 terabytes of drive, it's more storage than most people will need, but not necessarily a media producer. So those are your things to think about. So
And
yeah.
how do can I just go into an Apple store and
Yeah,
do they do
yeah.
it on the spot?
Yeah,
or-
you can either buy it online or you can buy it in the retail outlet. I don't know if they have these. It's funny, they don't actually have these on display. It's also their least expensive offering.
Right. So they don't want you to
Well, it's
necessarily-
weird because it's probably one of their more lucrative models. They're probably making plenty of money on it, but they don't advertise it in the way they advertise the Mac Pro or the the iMac. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know why, but it's been available for a long time. So
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go to 3700 though. Is my
Oh,
only
right.
I think the 4. I mean, even
2 terabytes. There you go. That's $1,900. Could you hand me my phone,
Sure.
please?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, answer the phone. How's it going? How are you?
I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know, Brittany knows where my wrist weights and my ankle weights are. She has them at her house.
Okay, cool.
So don't buy anymore.
All right,
because I
cool.
already have them.
What, you do your physical therapy yet?
Yeah.
All right. Did you do okay?
We didn't do the standing up. We're going to do it tomorrow. We don't know what time.
Okay, cool.
We can check out, find out what time and what's on the schedule when you get here tonight.
Okay.
So we didn't do the standing.
All right. I'll come by later.
Anyway.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
this.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you a little bit.
Alright, how's your day going?
I'm working right now. I got someone here at the shop.
Okay, I'll let you go.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay. So,
Yeah, my 86-year-old mother, she's doing PI.
yeah, my 72-year-old mom had a stroke 3 months ago.
Oh,
So it's been,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
I euthanized my father recently, so
Yeah.
I totally get the.
And then the phone rang while she was on the
Oh
phone.
yeah, that's right, guy from South Bay.
Jim. So
So
those
here's
are
my
your
question
options.
about
Yeah,
this.
go ahead. Hey Jim,
How you doing?
did I miss your call?
Yeah, so I just left you a message. I was just seeing if you're still looking good for 3 o'clock, because I'm
Yes.
Abby go meet you there.
Yes, about 3 o'clock will work. Yes.
All right, so she'll be at the office at 3. Just go park.
All right.
She can validate you. And
Thanks.
Meet you, and she'll see you then. Thanks, Chris.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, bye.
Bye. When it rains, it pours.
So, you know,
This thing's just punking along, so you didn't technically have a hardware issue. It was just, yeah.
what did you do to it?
I reinstalled the OS,
And so that one's like, if I go try to plug it in at home, it'll probably turn on.
and then nothing will be on it.
Yeah, nothing will be on.
Right. Yeah.
Unless I put a hard drive in. Unless I.
If you start putting your stuff into it, yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Or work off an external drive.
Yeah, or work off an external drive.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, but why?
Right. Well, if you just want access to the outside world, it's good Netflix via a machine.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But for what?
No.
What's the point?
What they use these for a lot is they'll turn them into an AV computer, so you can use them in place of the smart software that comes built into your TV. So you just use it to browse the web or do Netflix, because it's a much faster CPU than what's in your TV.
Right, right.
Even this is a premium TV. I think I paid $1,500 for this television, which obviously part of what you're paying for is that faster CPU, but it's still not as fast as a full-fledged Apple computer. So while a lot of people, they'll use like an Apple TV, which is the little computer that's designed for that sort of thing. A lot of people that are total enthusiasts will take a full-fledged computer and call it an AV computer and Velcro it to behind the TV.
Wow.
Yeah. So instead of the Apple TV or the Roku or the Chromecast, you use this.
Wow.
So you could do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, very interesting.
There.
In the meantime, I guess I'm just gonna get. I mean, I still feel like I think 4 is gonna be good for me.
All right, yeah, and then get the Apple Care for like $160. That's a 3-year warranty. These things are
You highly recommend that.
yeah, because they're expensive machines to fix. And it's just cost prohibitive to fix, and it doesn't matter what you spend. That's going to be the same I think it's $160 for this machine. That way, for the $2,500 you spend, you get 3 years of warranty. I've had people where the machine just kind of blows up after a year or two, and then it's like a $400 or $500 repair on a machine that's no longer worth that. And actually, that's a low number. Literally, to replace a screen on an Apple laptop, that's like $500
Yeah,
just for
right,
the part.
Right.
So go ahead and spend. For a laptop, I think it's about $250 or $300 for the warranty. But it's cheaper for this machine. So that's what I would recommend. Because technically, there's not a whole lot to repair. It's just one circuit board now.
Got it.
So there we go.
Okay, my
That's
brother.
probably what you're in for here.
Yeah, I think the 4 is where I'm gonna go. I don't think I need to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. Let me hook you up.
Yeah. All right.
What
Cool.
do you think here?
Well, let's make sure that this thing is good. We'll call it $80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's make sure this is the issue and that we don't have hardware failure.
Got it.
Yeah. So basically all I'm doing is re-imaging this machine.
Understood. Whatever that means.
Factory restore. You know that term?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could probably sell it.
Yeah, you could. I mean, this stuff resells fairly well.
But I mean, I don't. What's the point?
Yeah. I mean, practically speaking, we've just gone over what their limitations are.
Yeah. It means nothing to me.
Right. This is a good AV computer.
Right.
Plug into your TV, your home theater. Yeah, watch Netflix on this thing. Yeah, and you got a full-fledged web browser. Instead of some stupid web interface that's built into the TV.
That is true. So my Wi-Fi would.
Yeah, and then you get yourself a
So I
wireless
plug the
keyboard.
TV.
Yeah, then you get yourself a wireless mouse and keyboard. You leave those on the coffee table, and you got a full giant screen for doing your Netflix. Yeah, like actually this TV.
Or what about Hulu?
Yeah,
All of that.
anything that can be done through a web browser. Yeah, because that's the other thing. So like this TV, in 5 years it's going to age out. It will no longer take updates, and eventually some other app will be available that this firmware isn't going to know how to talk to, which means I won't be able to take the new thing, but a full computer can. So that's the advantage to having a full computer plugged into your television versus the $69 cheesy chip that came in the machine, in the television.
Right.
So
Right.
it's even more scalable or more usable than say $100 or $150 Apple TV, which is the box that's designed exactly for that. So you could do that, but that's just an option.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically no hardware issues yet. 6 minutes remaining.
Just too much. Was just asking it to do too much.
You were just you just had
It
too
was
much
just
data. Yeah.
Overblown it.
Yes.
Even just with my software in there. Forget
Yes.
about.
Yeah, because you
Trying
can. I don't know how many gigabytes Adobe Photoshop is, but just the OS is like 30 gigs. That's a huge percentage of the 120 that the hardware sells with.
Well, I had like 3 other editing programs
Right.
in there too.
So just the programs by themselves.
Yeah,
is
that,
like-
without
Right.
question.
Yeah.
And even my mail on there.
Right.
I mean, all those
Right.
pictures
Correct.
that
Yes.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sending up to the client. You know, there's no way it could handle that.
Right. No, we're down to our last 3 minutes. That's the other thing. It's happening nice and fast, which is a sign of good health.
Yeah, good health.
It's not a failing
Yeah, I definitely
storage.
I like that that TV idea.
Yeah, strap it to the back of your TV and you're good. Get a wireless keyboard and mouse, you're good. Yeah. Well, you see what I did. I got a special mount, so it's mounted to the back of the wall.
No, I mean it's phenomenal. I mean
Yeah.
I love what you're doing there. I see
Yeah.
what you got going on.
That's the method of the catenary catastrophe here.
right. No, listen,
Yeah.
you got.
That's why I got my shotgun mics hanging down. I try to film these conversations so that everyone can take advantage of them. And yeah, and like earlier today, I was filming myself doing this upgrade right here. This computer is so problematic that I think this thing never got updated. So now I'm having trouble updating it because the customer waited so many years. So it's got like a 6-year-old OS on it. And the front.
So you're jumping.
Yes, bootstrapping it.
Should have been.
Yes.
Along the way.
Yeah,
it
now I
would be
gotta.
better.
Yeah. So technically the hardware's not
You go
bad.
from 0 to 10 instead of from 8 to 10.
Yeah,
Kinda,
yeah.
in
So
a way.
you can't. This thing doesn't know how to talk to Apple servers because firmware was never updated over the years that it was used.
Wow.
So you got to upgrade it regularly. That's the other argument for upgrading. A lot of people get it. They get intimidated by it, and then they don't bother because they figure, well, the update might break what I've got. But the problem is, if you wait several years or more, then you've locked the Apple Store doesn't know how to communicate with this hardware because of its age. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. So, 2 more minutes.
Okay, 4 trick. So
Yes.
I hate to do it, but I gotta do it. I got no choice. It's the way it is. It's just the way, I'm spending money like, I'm just flushing it down the toilet. man.
Well, obviously this will be a write-off.
It is, but still.
Right. Yeah, I don't like spending
I'm
money.
spending so much money on other shit. I got so much. I got people tugging at me. I've loaned money. I mean, I've made some mistakes.
Right. Yeah.
You know, people pull at your heartstrings and then they disappear.
Right.
Oh, there's a penny. Okay, now let me give you my story.
Yeah.
So I was holding Jeff Conaway's hand.
Yeah.
literally, when
You know
he
we're on the
died.
air, right?
Pardon me?
We're still on the
That's
air.
okay.
Okay.
This one's okay.
Okay. Cool.
So I was holding Jeff Conaway's hand, literally
Yeah.
when he died.
Okay.
Jeff Conaway, who played Kinnicky
Okay.
in Grease.
Yeah.
He was also Bobby Wheeler on Taxi.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. And in Grease, there's a scene where he picks up a penny and John Travolta opens the door and hits him in the head, and he passes out, and now John Travolta's character, Danny Zuko, has to drive the car to the Grease.
Right.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I don't think I
You've
have.
never seen Grease.
No, oh, Grease, yes, I've
Okay.
seen Grease,
So
yes.
in the movie, they go, oh, see a penny, pick it up all day long.
It's been so many years.
See a penny,
Yes.
pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck.
Right.
So next, I have China's urn.
Okay.
China, who is the wrestler.
Okay.
I have her urn.
Okay.
And next to her urn are probably 40 or 50 pennies
Yeah.
that I find.
Right.
Every time I see a penny on the ground,
Wow.
I think it's Jeff saying, hey man, how you doing?
Pretty cool.
So I'm going to pick up
You
this
can
penny.
have it.
See a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck.
That-
And I will
that's
put this on top of the
good.
pennies next to China's urn.
Sweet.
In Jeff Conaway,
How sweet.
thinking about Jeff today. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's been in the spiritual world a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pennies are a sign that the other side's talking to you.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes. That's why that's a shoulder shrug for me. I mean, yes. When you see a penny, it's a sign that someone from your other side is communicating.
Wow.
Yeah. Google it. Go to YouTube.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, man.
When you find a penny, that's a large
That's-
chance that someone's talking
That's
to you.
unbelievable. Well, that's fuck.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Well, that solidified that.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing. Look what year it is. If that year is significant to you.
2014.
So who passed maybe that year?
Nothing.
Was anything eventful that year?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing that comes to, like, although, no, Jeff died in 2011.
So those are the
I found
signs.
China in 16.
All right.
Although Roddy Piper, who I also found.
Sounds like you got a large circle.
Do you know the band Sublime?
Yes. That was high school for me.
I found the lead singer. I found Brad.
Wow.
May of '96 in San Francisco at the Ocean View Motel.
Oh, well, you surround yourself around a lot of Hollywood.
So, I got a book, dude. I got a book I can write.
Yeah, you do.
I got a whole...
Hi, this is Chris.
Yeah, hello. I'm looking for someone who has some experience with hard drive. It's not necessarily hard drive recovery. I have a hard drive that's broken right now.
The best I could do is send you. You probably need a recovery specialist, not a computer technician. Does the drive even spin up?
Well, here's the thing. It was connected. It was a drive that connected through Ethernet to a Mac Mini.
Oh,
And I was basically just.
it's a NAS.
Excuse me.
It's a network drive.
Again?
It's a network drive.
Well, here's the thing. When I bought it, it was not the computer that I bought it to work with. Ended up being too old to work with the drive. So all I basically used it for was storage. And so the issue that I'm having is that it was the only way to connect it to my computer was through Ethernet.
Yep. That's
and and so and it's like I said, the drive itself, I don't think the drive is compromised. What I need is the Ethernet connection is not connecting anymore, and when it's booting, it kind of seems like it just continually goes. It has a reset, but they can't. It's out of warranty. It's a Seagate, and they can't guarantee that I'm not going to lose the 10 years of data that I have on it.
right. Yeah. I'm not your guy. That's data recovery. You need a recovery specialist. It's also a specialty
Okay.
type of drive. Go ahead.
What I'm thinking, let me ask you a quick question. I don't believe the drive is compromised. I just believe it's the connections. So what I'm looking for is someone who can go inside, take the drive off, and dump the information to their computer, and then I can get it that way.
What you have is a NAS drive. It uses firmware that talks to a motherboard and then talks over the network then to the computer. So that's why it's a NAS, right? It plugs into a drive that plugs into the wall for power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's data recovery. You're going to have to go through a recovery specialist for that.
Okay, and that's quite expensive. Correct?
Yeah, the going rate for data recovery is about $1,000 generally.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, thank you very much. Appreciate
Sure.
your time.
Sorry. Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
What he's talking about is a NAS, where you have a hard drive that sits in a closet somewhere, and then it gets wall power, and then it has an Ethernet cable that plugs into the back, and then that's a hard drive on the network.
Wow.
So it's failed, and he thinks his electronics failed, which is possible. But usually when a drive fails, it's the drive itself that fails. And all hard drives, if it is a mechanical drive, which it likely is, given it for what he's described, it's normal for a hard drive to fail after 3 or more years. So he's kind of on the hook for $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and he wasn't backed up, so I hate telling
Hate to say
people
it,
you
man, you
should have
should've
backed
backed
up. Yeah, it's like an insurance policy. You
Yeah, but
can't
mean
buy the
like
policy.
Back up, like you mean like a cloud?
Yes, you can
Well,
back
that's
up to
not
the
You
cloud.
gotta,
Yeah, but he obviously didn't bother. He
Yeah,
assumed the
right.
thing was never going to fail.
you gotta back it up.
Yeah, it's almost like most people don't even realize it until it's too late. I personally have lost very little data because I'm in it, and I know how often a hard drive or even an SSD fails. An SSD is actually not that much more reliable than a mechanical drive. There we go. Yes, it's just reintroducing ourselves to this
Okay,
machine.
So it's you know.
Yeah, see here, it's asking for your iCloud account. That's the other thing. So if you have a lot of stuff in your iCloud account, don't let it just kind of dump all your stuff over here, because Apple will allow you to just overwhelm that drive. So you don't want your iCloud account to just
And it is.
Okay.
It has been. So I don't think we need to do anything
yeah,
more
no,
with that.
it's an out of box condition. It's,
It's
ready.
for
yes.
me to do what I need to do if I choose to do it, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. I think I'm just gonna go get a new one.
Yeah,
And I'm just gonna
plug
leave
it into
that-
your TV.
and leave that for my TV.
Yes.
Or maybe I can trade it in and
Yeah.
get something.
Or so,
for it.
well, let's see. I forgot exactly what year this is. It's worth a few $100 at least.
Yeah.
So sell it online, if that's what you want to do.
Because it's.
But it's access to Netflix.
Yeah, I think I.
It's
should-
an AV
I
computer.
think I should put it on my.
Yeah, turbocharge one of your televisions. There you go. That's what this is.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I mean, I already have it.
right,
I already own it.
right,
You know what's a couple $100?
right.
Towards all this fucking.
There you go.
nonsense. Dude, can I give you a card or? Do you
Cool,
take
yeah.
I mean, I can. You
Sure,
know,
yeah,
I'll
card
go get,
works.
I'll go get cash if you need.
No,
it.
that card works.
No problem.
Cool. So I'll just take. the
Really
card.
appreciate. Good to know you're here. I'm right down the street.
Thank
Oh,
you.
dude, I gotta tell you.
Yeah,
I know I don't know you very well, so
I'll
sorry
just-
about this.
that's all right. No, I got
But
a lot
I
of
met
people.
this chick.
Yeah.
I've been single for 20 years.
Uh huh.
And I mean single for 20 years.
Yeah.
And never in a million years would I even fucking consider thinking I would take a woman into my life in that way.
Yeah.
Where it's a relationship, a dependency, you share, you know what I mean? The whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I met this girl, man. And she got me. I mean, I just dig her. She's like really good for me. She's good. There's no drama. There's no checking in. There's no, where were you yesterday? I mean, there's none of that, man. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm 61 years old, man. I got no time for that shit. She's
What's
like,
your billing zip code?
90277.
Down the road. All right. Cool.
But we're thinking about getting a place in Valencia.
Yeah.
Because that's where she is.
Yeah.
And it's scaring the shit out of me.
You want a receipt to write it off?
Nah.
All right.
She's scaring the hell out of me because I can just get it off of mine. It's scaring the hell out of me because I keep going, yeah, I'm right down the street, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, in 2 months I won't be. Or will I be? Because then I'm
Right.
going to chicken out. I'm thinking about chickening out, man.
Well, you gotta have that conversation.
No, I can't have that conversation. Because that conversation would make the decision.
Yeah.
I have all these pros and cons. There's a lot of the pros are great.
Yeah. You gotta weigh the positives and negatives. There you go.
I know, but man, it's like I swear to God, it's so even.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot your name.
Anthony.
Anthony. Okay, so That's the one thing that this needs. I can either do this update for you, or you can do this when you go
Well,
home.
we'll do the update. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's see how long it might take though.
Okay, otherwise, yeah, I don't want to have.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't want to kill you.
So, like I said to this other person on this computer here, this machine was never upgraded. So in order for this to take the latest OS, that needs its firmware, which is software that makes the computer smarter so that it can take the newer software. So that never happened in your case. So the OS I just reinstalled was the one that's from a few years ago. This hardware is new enough for the newest hardware or software, but it needs to be upgraded, bootstrapped, as you were basically trying to describe.
How do I upgrade it?
That's what I was talking about
Oh,
right now. Okay, so Anthony is your name. I'm just gonna make the password to log in password for now.
Okay.
Let's keep my fat fingers. Password. You can change this later easily. Okay, so yeah, this has Mojave on it. That's a few years back. So let's just get this up and running. That's the other thing. Without the browser being totally up to date, your web browser won't be up to date, which means you can't do Netflix and certain simple little things.
Got it, okay.
That's how customers like this get themselves in trouble.
Well, how do you know how to I mean, what does it ask you to upgrade?
Yes, yes, and then people get lazy and it's like, I don't want to do it right
I
now.
don't recall us ever asking me to do anything, but because I'm pretty good with my updates. I usually always update.
Well, it's not really in your face.
Right, right. Well, okay, there you go.
It is. So, setting your Mac up. There we are. So, watch this. So, we're going to do updates.
Yeah,
We're
there
going
he
to
is.
system preferences. See, yeah, now it's a practically usable machine. Oh, that's the other thing. It takes space to do the updates, so you literally might not have had room to do them. Yeah, see, there we go. See, we have to bootstrap it. It's doing an incremental update for Mojave before it'll go to a newer OS. So,
Do you mind if I leave it? If it
yeah,
takes
you can leave
too
it here.
long, and I can
You can
pick it
leave-
up another
yeah,
today or
cool. I'll
tomorrow,
be
like
back
tomorrow?
later. Yeah.
Or what? I mean, I know you're gone for the day. I think. But
well, I'm going to do that 3 o'clock. I didn't expect him to call and check in on me. I'm on 3. So I'm going to go up to Manhattan. I don't know what he needs, but when I'm done there, I'll come back here. I think I'll be back here before I normally close.
Would you just send me a text
Sure.
or something? Go, hey man, because like I said, I'm a block away.
Let me make sure. I don't know if I paid attention to your
Right,
caller
it's
ID
okay.
when you called me here.
Sure.
Let's see here. What number did you call me on?
310-989.
Hold on, we're still live. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
No, okay, you're on Zaldo. Is that your?
Yep.
Got it. Cool. I got your number. I'll call you
Got
later
it.
today.
Right on, Chris.
Thank
And
you.
And you got the. You got.
Yes,
the,
I did. Thank you.
Dude, I really appreciate it.
I
man.
appreciate
Great
the
man.
work.
Thanks for your time. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
your help. Good chatting with you. You
Thank
got
you.
a guy down the street now for whatever that's worth, and
Thank
a
you.
recommendation if
Thank
anybody
you.
ever asks me.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All
Really
right.
appreciate
You
it.
can take my card. It's on the outside of the door. Outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, outside. The other side. Yep, they're right there.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
No problem. There we go. My name is Chris. I am the South Bay Tech Guru. These are my conversations. Show up, say hi, make a friend. Call me, either live or not, 855-434-8787. That will be a recorded phone call. I may narrate it here later. Have a good rest of your day.